Travis Wayne Goodsell. It's Utah news time. It was a quick, short thing for the church news that I did earlier. And apparently YouTube was shutting me down today. So, Fox 13 News Utah, we start off with Hilldale. The polygamists are breeding. That's FLDS Church. Dramatic changes and growth. I'm pretty sure they're not talking about spiritual growth. The question is, are they even talking about the FLDS Church? Maybe they got run out of town and so it was emptied. And so now it's rebuilding as new people are moving into the homes abandoned by the FLDS Church. The temple is a community center. The town hall. With the museum. And this is where Warren Jeffs kissed his 14-year-old bride at the altar. And is now locked up for the rest of his life in prison. And speaking of religious sexual predators, Mormon women, little girls, can now get the birth control pill over the counter here in the state of Utah. They haven't banned it yet. It's just brand new. So little teenage girls, Mormon girls, can start taking the birth control pill so that they're all set and ready when they go and visit their bishop. It would be more hilarious if it wasn't true. Now it's just creepy. But in the state of Utah and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints wants that banned. Religious freedom! Okay. So they finally stopped the blood donation restrictions based on your sexual orientation. Took them quite a long time on that. I guess they were originally concerned that it was the cause of AIDS and there was no other cause for AIDS. And so if you were gay, therefore you have AIDS. Yep, not bigoted whatsoever with is it the American Red Cross? Is that who does the donations? Let's see. Nope. No weather girl tonight. We chased them off. They didn't like having their wardrobe modeled for us. That's a bummer. Forklift auction? Oh, ski lift auction. So you can have a ski lift chair, and you can then set it up in your backyard. Pretend you're going up a slope. Apparently it's to benefit a Utah family. Let's see. Rock snake grows and grows and grows in Riverton. Are the kids really that bored out in Riverton? At least they're not doing something mischievous. So the Diamond Ranch Academy for little girls, because that's who I'm seeing in the pictures, they're closing. The Church of Jesus Christ ordered the government to deny them a license. They got to go see their bishops. Let's find out what it is. A boarding school. Uh-oh. Yeah. We know about the trouble of that, don't we? Adolescentes, 12 to 18. Can you imagine being an 18-year-old girl and being called an adolescent? Must be so frustrating. It was for me as an adolescent. And so, Governor Cox, being an ass, he's now the leader of the separated states of America, and he's trying to claim that he's wanting to turn down the political heat. Really? After your little grass joke you had during our drought? God. Make Utah yellow again. So, ABC4 News Utah is making up for lost time. They used to not really have much in the way of YouTube videos, but apparently they're going full steam ahead. I am familiar with the main weather girl. She's a mother. She's always wearing the cutest dresses. So that's awesome that they're not caving in to the peer pressure of young, hot little girls doing the weather. Instead, they got a hot wife doing it. Hot mother. You thought I was gonna be mean. Shame on you. Okay. So, a new councilwoman was elected to replace the scandal. A canine officer is dead at a correctional facility. It's only 36 seconds. I guess showing the master rather than the police officer. Yeah, the dog died, I guess. And so, yeah, the Heber Valley Sewer Treatment Plant, or whatever, water treatment plant, they're having a meeting to discuss the issue rather than do something about it. It's always disgusting, and they always treat it as news. They're having a meeting to discuss the issue. A bill was presented in Congress today. If it wins, if it passes, this will happen. Most of them get shot down in flames. So it's like, why did you cover it as a news story? Why couldn't you wait until it is signed by the governor? Why are meetings, if you get a recording in the secret meeting, then that's another thing. As you get council persons calling each other names, getting into fights, then that would be exciting. Build out of Planning Commission heard resident concerns on proposed build out of high density housing near Thanks, the old prison site. How to avoid harmful bacteria in Zion water this summer. Don't drink the water. And apparently they didn't tell my brother not to drink the water down in Chile when he was on his mission. because he ended up with parasites, had to come home, and then went back on his mission to Texas and finish it off. Even I was told not to drink the water south of the border. Of course, Todd didn't go with us. It was a pre-squirm activity. Went to Rosarita Beach, and while we were there, we dropped off donated clothing to the ward in that area. And then overlooking Tijuana, I'm like, hey, I've seen this before. I had a dream about it. That was weird. I was originally thinking it was deja vu, but I recognized that it came from a dream. So it wasn't actually deja vu. And so, yeah, she's the weather girl's in pink tonight. That is a very nice dress. Alright, we're all going to burn to death. Only the living prophet of Jesus had warned us that these were the latter days and that there were going to be certain events that would occur, because nobody's listening to me. And just keep repeating the same stories. No wonder you're putting so many videos up. Statement on concerns regarding Utah State Board of Education member actions. What did they do? Oh, that was yesterday? Yeah, that was last night. She was wearing the pink. And tonight, she is wearing a light purple, if not white. Kind of difficult to tell. But, yeah, very nice. And a month after dangerous accident, stranger returns Leighton man's phone and favorite LA Rams cap. The Mormon guilt strikes again. Bishop, I had sex with my boyfriend. How many Hail Marys do I have to say? That's it. Pretty boring. The only excitement was the fashion by the ABC 4 News Utah weather girl.